Good morning. It's Halloween time, so I'm using my little skeleton. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, PMR. Madi Madi. Texas girl, Mod 148. Chantel Gucci. Good morning, Wicked Wisdom. Good morning, guys. Guys. Whew. This is not going to take me long, okay? It's not going to take me long at all. So, I've been listening to the lives. And when I say the lives, I mean Siwa Moon's live. I listened to Brooks live. It took me 2 days. I listened to Brooks live. And then Good Morning Ghostface. I didn't realize that Shiz had gone live. And I thought she was playing, because I was told that Jen had played the Bees members only. Okay. So Shiz starts, and I hear Jules say she's never played the B. Says she's never played anybody's members' lives on any platforms. You a lying bitch. You played my members only lives on IG. You've played other people's members only lives and laugh about them. You a liar. Okay. Then I'm hearing someone is saying that Jules, your case is exonerated. Hi, my savage. How are you? I think we're forgetting. Hi, Texas girl. I think I saw Sweet Potato too. Okay, here's the thing. I understand that, and I'm gonna tell you the way I'm looking at it is from a whole different standpoint. I heard that Geneva and what's her name? Amber C were sending and posting stuff on Reddit and sending the B George's information. And here's the thing, the B disseminated George's information. She put it out on a public platform. She was caught on tape, not caught. She was on a live bragging about how she was spreading around his information. I've got the text where she got her little birthday present in her inbox saying happy B-Day. You got it. You disseminated it. It doesn't matter if you didn't go digging. It doesn't negate the fact that you passed around that man's information. That's why he took you to court. Okay? That's why he took you to court. I don't care. People send me people's shit all the time. You don't see me passing it around or putting it out. I got all Maria shit, house address, husband's work. I don't need that shit. When I got it, I said, what the fuck do I want this for? Don't care. It doesn't negate the fact that you, B, disseminated George's information. And then I hear Amber Serrington said that she got George's email address from a strike he did. First of all, Amber C., what channel did you have that George struck you on? The only person George struck was Jules. Again, I'm listening to the lies and the half truths. I felt bad for Siwa yesterday, but Siwa, you were wrong for not letting George know. I understand you didn't want to get involved. I get it, but you could have went to George privately and told him what was going on. Good morning, Aries. Good morning, Volti. Hi, Christoph. Yeah, Savage and I probably got the same damn file on the B. Didn't put that shit out there. Hi, Ghostface. I heard Vote. Oh my God. I know what this cost Vote. I speak to Vote on a personal level. I know what this did to Vote, her son, and the headache it caused, and all the issues that came behind it. I know she had to go speak to her job about this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here and find me one CPS agent that's going to send you a letter telling you that you've never filed a claim. Find me one agency that's going to do that. Hi, Simply Sophie. Find me one agency that's going to do that. I know for a fact when CPS got called on Amber, she was so mad. She called me. The lady was there. Her attorney, Oscar, showed up. She already had a doctor's appointment, and she went directly after that appointment to go get a drug test. They wouldn't even tell her lawyer who called. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. Now, I remember when your husband's stepson died. I remember that, Julie. I didn't even know that was posted. I didn't even know that was posted. Then I'm hearing Jules talk about how kids should be off limits, which Shiz, I guess Jen is on Rumble, and Shiz is playing it. And I'm like, but you don't say a word when someone is posting other people's kids and putting their names in a chat. But you expect us to say, oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. I heard a live Jen played last week, I think, when Maria was saying that Chicago Muscle was a horrible father and beat his wife. Don't know nothing about that man, but she said the same thing about George's dad, who's deceased. But no one told her, no, Maria, don't say that. Where on the internet? Oh, is there a police report that shows George's father beat his mother? But you want me, in particular, to say, no, George, don't say she was pistol whipped when I wasn't even in the fucking chat when it was said. The hypocrisy. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, and here's the thing. She says, I get it. She doesn't want to push anybody off the edge. She doesn't want to do this. But the whole time, somebody that was supposed to be your friend, trust me, I know how that feels. Lying and setting you up and talking shit behind your back. I'm glad she and Brooke had a chance to talk. And I think Brooke was missing the point where she was saying she never told that cop what was said. She wasn't hearing her, and it took her a while to hear her. It didn't come from her. Now, whether Brooke's mom did it, whether Geneva or Amber C did it, don't know. But I do believe it didn't come from Siwa. I do believe that. That I do believe. I'm just, and oh my God, what mod 148? Wait a minute. Mod 5678. That's what Savage calls you. Mod 15678. This is crazy. Yep, she gave her a platform. She believed she was a friend, and she believed everything because, Geneva's telling her this and Geneva's telling her that. Okay. But you still got to step outside of that and really find out for yourself. But then again, maybe she really didn't care because she was trying to, as she said, get away from all this shit. Don't know. All this I'm trying to protect, and so needs to stop at this point. The dirty needs to come out. I'm telling you, I listened because when I got the message that she was live. It was like she had been live for an hour. So I listened to the rest of it, and then when she ended, I started at the beginning. And I can honestly say she was hurt. You can hear it in her voice that her friends were throwing her out there. When I heard them say, I remember when Brooke said, because it took me 2 days to listen to Brooke. That was a long live. No offense, Brooke, it was a long live. And I just can't do long lives like that. I heard Brooke say, did C1 know about this? Not one of them said, no, she didn't. Well, I'm not sure what Amber C told C1. Well, I don't know what. I'm like, wait a minute, what? What? This shit is crazy. And admitted to being the one that sent the fake email, the one that Amber got, the one that I guess Marie. Why? If you want the information out there, do it yourself. Sooner or later, the truth will come out. Yeah, I'm serious. Vote. Oh my God. It was bad. Especially having to deal with the man that you want nothing to do with. What happened to, and then the shit when they said that Denver, the reason she got upset with Denver is the fact that Denver paid John's rent. But did we forget that Denver had that pulled back? But then you said, Amber C, that you sent John medicine because he was sick. What's the fucking difference? Do I believe that Lita or Home Depot Jen was calling CPS on Denver? No. And Denver knows exactly why I don't believe that shit. Do I believe? Nope. Hey, He-Man, long time. It is embarrassing. It was bad, Julie. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Hi, Muggsy. See, that's what I'm saying, Savage. No CPS agency or it's going to send you a letter or tell you, no, you never filed a complaint. No, they would never do that. Nor would they give you paperwork. Ever. Hi, Shit Show. Hi, Dreamsicle. It's just crazy. The shit that's done and no accountability is taken. But you want to tell other people what they should be doing. And the reasons you're giving for doing this shit are going after people. Because of the stuff you did with John. Okay, so what did Christy Denver do with John besides get on a panel and try to get him calmed down and try to get him to log off? And when she thought that he tried to attempt, exercise, she didn't want him to be worrying about paying his rent and stuff, so she paid it. What else did she do with John? What else did she do with John? I'm waiting. What else did she do? What did Vault do besides get on a panel and express how she feels? What else did Vault do that warranted calling her abusive ass ex-husband? Not only did he attack her son, but her stepson. What else? What did she do to warrant that? Nothing. And then you want to get upset that she called the FBI. The 2 or 3 DuPont page was the most vile page I've ever seen. It was Amber C, Yahoo Boy, Home Depot, Jen doing it all. Maria put Jen's kids in her community. They're shaming Jen and telling her that her children don't want to be discussed, but she puts their names. Yeah, yeah. I don't even look at her community tab. I can care less what that woman posts. But I'm the miserable one, but I'm not the one running to the hospital, throwing up, having seizures. Get the fuck out of here. That's way too far. Hey, sister. Hi, Sweets and Beyond. I'm just shocked. And I still don't hear account. Let me tell you what I heard. Things that were admitted to is the things that everybody really already knew. Still don't know who posted Brooke's son. I heard Amber C say she knows who did it, but she would like to talk to that person first. For what? If you know who posted that child, you should have. If you didn't want to say it on a public platform, you could have told Brooke privately. But I am going to say, yes, Amber C did pay for Mim's daughter's hotel room. I was talking to Mims between me, Amber C, and Yahoo Boy, talking to her on that long ass drive to keep her awake to pick up her daughter and her kids. Yes, I know for a fact they met. She brought some nice little things for Mim's grandkids. Yep, I know all of that. I know that Drazzo said that him and Amber C have been friends for quite some while behind the scenes. Drazzo told me that himself. It's just crazy, Sophie. It's just crazy. Still don't know who Doc's dreaming. Did anybody say who Doc's dreaming? I keep hearing it was Cornhole. I don't know who Cornhole is, but okay. None of this makes sense. Hi, Aries. None of this makes sense. Then I hear Shiz says that Jules, the bee, threatened to strike her if she played her stuff. But you can play everybody's stuff. It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. Ain't no fun when a rabbit's got the gun. So if anybody didn't listen to Shiz Happens Live, I guess she did it yesterday. I suggest you go listen to it. Let me see, how far in am I? Hold on. The name of her stream is damn it. Did I close out of it? Hold on. Let me go back. Normally if I pause something, okay, I am now at the hour and 17-minute mark. The stream is 2 hours and 14 minutes long. I agree, Heidi. Say something. Yep. So for that, Siwa, I am very disappointed. You could have went to George privately, just like you went to Lita. You could have went to George. Again, I'm going to say this. It doesn't negate the fact that the bee disseminated George's information and was bragging about it on live streams. Just because you received it don't mean you have to spread it. And if you needed his information for legal stuff, why haven't you ever filed anything legal until he got that RO on you for 5 years? Now you want to appeal. It was pure torment. Amber C and Geneva can go F off for life. No forgiveness. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Thank you, He-Man. You can't see me right now. You don't want to see me either. My hair is tied up. I just got my coffee. Texas girl, how are you, sweetie? That's why I was a little late. I got my coffee. Then my studio didn't look right. They've changed stuff in the studio. And I'm like, why does my studio look like this? It just don't look right to me. And I guess it's a new layout they're put there. I don't like it. I'll play with it for a while and see. But I just don't like it. And I'm sorry, but I listen. Hi, shit show. I see you. But Geneva is such a great person. She just crocheted with. Oh my God. Why would CPS won't send anything? A lot of hurt could have been avoided if they spoke up. And yes, and told the truth. Where's I just saw Jen. Hold on. Didn't I just see Jen? Did I scroll by her too? Please tell me if I saw Jen. Or was somebody using her avatar? Is Jen here? Hi, money swipers. Oh, you were listening to Shiz? Please don't block Jen. I swore I just saw Jen's avatar. Don't block Jen if she's in my chat. Hi, Erica, not Eric Hall. Don't block her. Hi, Gamecock Jenny. Yes, I told him when I came live, I'm using my Halloween thing from Sophie. Guys, am I crazy? Didn't I see Jen? But if somebody's in here using Jen's avatar, that's a no-no. Please check and verify. I'm looking. I did see a Jen. There she is. Genuinely Jen. Hold on. Let me make sure that's Jen, because I don't want nobody using her avatar or anything else in here. Okay, that's her. Okay, I just want to make sure. I was scrolling so fast, I thought I missed her. Okay, it's Jen. Yeah, don't block her. And there will be no attacks on her in my chat. Jen is my friend. Don't block. Shit show. Hi, sweet potato. Okay, Jen, I see you. I was scrolling so fast that I just want to make sure it was you. That's it. But I'm saying this is crazy. Okay. And I'm listening to Shiz playing Jules and Jen playing Jules, and the hypocrisy that comes out of that woman's mouth. Stop it. Stop it. We remember what you did to Dee's son and how you went digging. We remember all of this. We remember how you showed Savage's bots. I mean Lisa and Kat's houses. Well, I know she sent them to me. Then I find out she sent them to other people as well. Get out of here. But you want to cry talking about real. Stop it. You needed a shower after Brooks live. I get it. You want to have answers. I get it. I understand that. But if you're going to get up there and not take accountability, and all I heard was, nope, that's a lie. You did that. Nope, I have proof. You did it. And then, Brooke, check your DM or check your text. Here's the proof. Nope, that's not true. Come on. I told George when I heard her say for George to reach out, and I saw George was trying to go up and talk on CWAS, but so the question was asked, Amber C, and you never answered it. You deflected. Here is the question. Were you playing Roadhog and Jules? Were you helping them? You never answered that. You deflected. Because when I heard the appeal, and I'm like, I know she didn't write it. First thing I thought, when I heard that, I said, oh, Amber C helped her write that. Get out of here. Yep, your job was called. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I was on a call with Jen, Amzie, Amber, and then Amzie dropped off the call. And then when I heard that her job was called. I'm like, why would we call the job? I tried to call Savage several times to let her know. But at that time, she had me blocked because she and Amber had had a falling out. And I had no other way to contact her because she blocked me on IG. But yeah. But I know when I got on a call, Amzie dropped. That's all I can know. Amzie dropped. But Jen, I said, but why would, and I didn't even know Jules, the B had a part of that until after. And when Savage was saying how she sent a letter to her board and calling one of the board members' wives, I was like, what the fuck? Why? Why? Like I told Jen the other day, she had more shit to get an RO on the B and Maria than she ever had. Savage never did that shit to her, ever. And she knows it. I think she was upset. And Jen, I'm glad you're here. I think she was upset because Savage no longer wanted to be her friend. Yep, you could, Savage. You definitely could. But I'll be happy when you come back and do a live. I'll be happy when you get better and you're back to yourself. I'm telling you, the shit is not funny. People got hurt. People lost their jobs. I haven't seen Jennifer Positivity. Every once in a while, I'll get a message she's okay, but haven't seen her anywhere. Yep. I love her channel. Whose channel do you love? Shiz does a lot of true crime stuff. She really does. Shiz happens. She is she came to us through Shit Show, but I didn't realize I was already following Shiz because of something else she was covering, Frauditor. And then because I found a video she had did like a year or so ago, but I found it a while back and didn't realize that they were the same. That was the same person. It's all messed up. Dreamsicle, did you ever find out who doxed you on Reddit? Nope, of course not. Of course not. If you're going to come clean, come clean. I said Sewell was wrong. I said that. She was wrong for not telling George, but I get it. She let Geneva use her platform to spread lies, okay? She should have came to you and talked to you to find out, hey, and then have both give you and Geneva a platform to speak. You talk, Geneva talk. That's it. Discord is Satan's playground. She gave it to the Terry dude. Well, that's what George has on recording. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's going, oh, her case. No, that's not what the case is about. She disseminated this man's information and bragging about it. Come on. None of this is right. None of it. Whether you like somebody or not. I'm feeling better, but the cough still won't go away. It still won't go away. I'm so behind. So hi DJ Mandingo. Hey Hennessy. My YouTube studio is flying, okay? My StreamYard is like stuck and now it just starts flying. Yeah, money swipers, you. Wind whispers, this is too much. These two have caused major issues between people after the first time. Neither should have been trusted. They did more than what's being admitted. In my opinion, that's, yep. And I left that comment. I feel that lies are still being told. Yep, that's how I found her, because of Fraud of the Reaper. Exactly. That's how I found her. Geneva dropped my coworker's name on one of the lies with Rakin, but swore she didn't know where I worked. I remember you telling me that. She wants me to make macaroni necklace today. I have glitter. I never made one before. So well, I heard she say that she wanted to do a macaroni necklace with you. I heard her say that. So yeah, I'm an hour and 17 minutes in. Siwa lied and lied and lied. She then backed up a liar. And I know that Siwa said that she wanted to go away. That's why she never remonetized her channel. I get it. And I remember people were saying that, that she's barely here, but I get it. I get it. That's right, DJ Mendigo. Hit that damn like. Is Angela going live today? I told George that there is no way that Amber C and Geneva did everything to George. They barely knew him, so someone had to be talking to. Exactly. Exactly. Well, however, how look, this right there. Exactly. They didn't know George. But I can't get over Geneva is coming into George's chat and you're doing this sick shit to somebody. Jay today is a real lifer for no reason. Siwa said Geneva was out of the mess for years and owned her shit. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Yep, Aries was just too weird. So, oh my God, going real life should never happen for any reason. No, Wicked, it shouldn't. Siwa is sending Brooke. Yes, and I heard her say that. I'm glad she's sending it to her. But I believed her when she said it. When she said she knew that the cop didn't call CPS because those words never came out of her mouth. So either Brooke's mom called, Geneva, or Amber C. Because who else was privy to that information? Heidi, can you read my comment? What Glenn Crack did? Hold on a second. See what is sending. Hold on. See what said. It's fucking Jake today. Hold on. I'm scrolling back. What Glenn Crack did. God damn. Okay, so this is what. Okay, hold on. Is this the one that I have on the screen? Is that what Glenn Crack did? He-Man, thank you. I found not mentioning things done made it better. It was so embarrassing having to explain this shit to a large hospital system HR where I am an executive. Is that the one? Hold on, Mod 148. Oh shit. How far back? Heidi, I don't come live because it's too much in these chats. You can't trust no one. Well, that's true. Well, whispers, yes. Is that the one you're talking about? Mott 148. Wind whispers. I don't trust Siwa. If she wanted to answer questions and not hide anything, she should have unblocked people. Let everyone ask what they needed to. No, I wrote Glenn Craig and what he did in a comment before the one about Jay today. Okay, hold on. I used to have a search thing where I can just search a person's name, um, and it'll pop up. And maybe I still have it, but uh, maybe I just forgot how to do it, huh? Uh, my job was called twice. I didn't make a public deal of it because I didn't want people to keep doing it. Well, that's what happened with Vault. Vault didn't go public about the shit that was being done to her, but we talked about it. Damn, my 148. I'm sorry. Could you just retype it again? I'm sorry. I can't find it. I saw that savage. People should have been let in. So I heard, well, I saw where Daddy asked Siwa to unblock PMR. I don't know whether she did or not. I have no idea. I have no idea. Because after she ended her live, the chat goes away. So I just rewinded it. See what platform you need to repeat it. Okay, I read that. Okay. Did Siwa go? Yeah, she went live last night. Simply Sophie. And I really think you need to go listen to it. Yep, the same thing with PMR. I know the stuff that was being done to her. Jesus Christ. But when Vault and I talked, it was like, what the fuck? Why would anybody do this? Y'all just don't know when you mess with young adults, even children, especially if they have other issues. Hi, Just Beat. Okay, Glenn Crack posted my parents' power of attorney with their signature and address as well. Hold on. As well as our businesses, all before I ever said a comment or word about him. Oh, shit. Hi, Just Beto. But I even told Julie myself the stuff that she was posting on her community tab, and Julie's right here. I told her I was reporting all that racist shit, and she flat out said she was wrong. She was pissed. She shouldn't have done stuff like that. I get it, but she knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. No, she didn't unblock me. Bitch can lie about me, but not let me answer. Damn. I'm telling you, Erica, I love true crime. And the Ed Gaines thing, I'm going to do that one. Good morning, my friend. Sophie Muggsy speaking to you. I didn't know that, Julie. I didn't know he posted that. He, she, they posted that. I had no idea. This is crazy. This is crazy. And I'm trying to think, did anybody really get answers? Did anybody really get closure? Honestly, I really do think that George should speak. And I'm going to be honest. I really do think that George should speak to Amber C. to find out at least, and he'll get it and he'll be able to tell if it's a lie or if it's true. But I really do think he should have a conversation with her. I went in saying, I know, but yep, and you did. Yep, and you told me that when I started talking to you again. You told me, because I told you that shit that was posted was horrible. And I was reporting it. Every time I said, what the fuck is going on with Julie? And that's what I was always saying. What the fuck is happening with Julie? Some that stream are way too comfortable with the hate speech and allow vileness in. But they always want to tell other people what they should have in their chats, or who they should have in their chats, or what shouldn't be said in their chats. It was a lot of deflection, and that's what I got to in finger pointing. That's what I got to. But when I heard that she was upset with Denver, and she said because they talked about her divorce, and Denver explained that, and then the next thing was that before then it was because she paid John's rent. But then you turn around and said that you sent John cough medicine because he was really sick. What's the fucking difference? And then I hear that Geneva was trying to pull Foyers on Kathy not too long ago. What? Good morning, Island Girl. I'm like, what is wrong here? I'll be honest, the only one I would pull 4 years on is the B, to see when she got served and then put it all over fucking YouTube since she thinks it's okay to do that shit. But guess what? I just don't care that much. I don't. I don't. We all know what you look like without the filters. We all do. I don't care that much. She posted the place his mother died, then sends a crunch wrap. What? Oh, that was on that 203 DuPont page. Wait a minute. Someone signed me up for the Vine link. It's not me. I'm signed up to the Vine link. Like if I want to know when Letitia gets out, I have her name there. I didn't do anything about Lita because I don't care. Yes, may Kathy and Mims, may they both rest in peace and leave their names out of all of this shit. But she didn't lie when she said she paid for that hotel room for Mims' daughter. She did not lie about that at all. See, my thing is, and then I get what Amber was saying too when she said that she had all these people coming at her and all these questions being thrown at her and she couldn't finish her thoughts. But here's the thing, Amber, and I'm going to say this, here's the thing. If you know the truth, you shouldn't have time to gather your thoughts. The truth will always be the truth. You just put it out there. Whether it makes you look bad, whether it makes you look good, if you're going to come clean, the truth is always the truth. No channel, they only join some panels, and that is enough for some to wild out and dig up what they can. He man, it seems that look, you're around in these streets. But again, if you're going to tell the truth, you don't need to have your thoughts clear. You should be able to answer. And that's just me. That's just me. If you know the truth, you know the truth. No matter how it comes out, it's the truth. But I get it. You still didn't answer that one question. And I personally want to know. You didn't answer whether you were helping or working in the background while Geneva is running into George's chats and trying to be all friendly. And George is going, hey, Geneva. And the whole time you're doing this shit on Reddit. It is easy to remember the truth. That's true. That is so true. But again, guys, those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Nobody asked me for them. I am putting it out there. This is what I saw. This is how I feel. I left that comment on Brooks Live when Amber C says she got George's address from the strike. George didn't strike you. George didn't strike you. George struck the B. I think people miss that. I listen really well. That is one thing I'm good at, is listening really well. George didn't strike you. Unless you had a channel that we don't know about that George struck. But when I asked George on IG if he ever struck you, he said he struck the B. So someone said that Captain Howdy is Roadhog. I don't believe that. Nope, don't believe it. I don't believe that at all. And I'm not going to tell you why I don't believe that, but I don't believe that at all. So you see, if I want to ask somebody something, if I want to know the truth, I go directly to that person. I go to them on their IG if we follow each other. I'm going to ask the question, just like I asked George. Did he say that that Maria was pistol whipped by her husband? Because I wasn't there. I didn't hear it. And he said yes. Okay, yeah, he struck. No, no, no. Johnny Mack struck George. Johnny Mack struck George. Why are people still guessing who Howdy is? Didn't Ghost admit to being that account? I don't know if he admitted to being that account or not. I really don't know. I had a brief period where I clipped and posted to a Reddit. When I was told to delete all and go away, it took me 3 days to delete my account. He-Man, you were on Hi, Mr. Rock. I don't know why y'all talking about Mr. Rock. I really don't, because that man is handsome. I really don't. I think it could be about jealousy because he provides for his family, and PMR's money is PMR's money. But anyway, hope I go directly to. Yeah, you go directly to. Just like Sarah wanted to know something, she did. She came. She got the answers. You go directly to the person. It took 3 days, a desktop, and persistence. Hey, man, see, I don't go on Reddit, so I didn't even know you were on Reddit. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But again, these are my opinions. These are my observations. Okay? These are my opinions and my observations. This is what I summarize from the videos I watched. Oh, I watched E11. I watched E11. I watched E11's live too. Yeah, he is a keeper. He's a nice man. His voice is so deep. He's a nice man. He's like, "Hi, how are you? I'm fine, Daddy Rock. How you doing? We're gonna talk about TikTok again soon." But that's all I have to say. I just wanted to come out. Shit, I want to see Mr. Rock. I want to rock right now. I love that setup. A handsome husband. His money is our money. My money is my money. There you go. The B also claiming she don't play. That's what. Oh, Vault, you weren't here when I said that. She said that she doesn't play anybody's members only. Bullshit. She plays mine on IG. And again, I owe my members a members only, but it now, have I gone into a couple of channels that played other members on? Yeah, because I wanted to hear what someone said about my mother. But then again, I didn't even listen to all of it. Mari, did Heidi tell? Yes, I told her. Mari answered that. I told her the other day, Wicked, when I remembered, I called her and I told her. She fell out laughing. She fell out laughing. But I told her, she goes, that is just too funny. I said, I was about to curse out my mind. Heidi, I saw the bug, pissed off. I heard she says that she threatened to strike her if she played her live, or I guess her members only or whatever. And she says it's fair use. But then I'm being told that Jen did not play. Jen did not play her members only. Yeah, so I was just like, good God Almighty. Yeah, I'm telling you, Wicked, she laughed so hard, it wasn't even funny. She goes, that is just too funny. Yeah, she laughed about it. She really, really did. And she said she has no idea what your real name is. So many busybodies in the communities. Why I dislike person much to go real life. Yep. No, you wouldn't. That's what I told her. I was even shocked when Just Beetle went after Shit Show in my life, because they don't do that. I'm glad you saw the humor. I was crying after. No, Wicked, you didn't have to cry. But I'm glad you and I had a chance to talk so we can clear that up. Not only have many of us owned it, we have changed our behaviors. Some of us have. Yep. Mod 1 I was kind of forced to delete Reddit. Was copyright struck and message to delete it all and trash your phone. But what? He-Man, what were you putting on Reddit that you had to delete it all and trash your phone? Put it out now, Heidi Black. Put what out, baby? Oh, sister, I can show you the candle I just lit. I can show you the candle. Oh, crying funny. Okay. I can show you the candle. It wasn't a cig, it was a candle. I have my little miniature ones here. Beto, it's okay. It's okay. I was just shocked. So anyway, guys, that's what I had to say. And I know nobody asked me for my opinion. Some people probably didn't care about my opinion, but since everybody is voicing their opinions, I'm going to voice mine from what girl, I'm not putting on my camera. I look like shit, but I'll take a picture and send it to you. I'll take a picture and send it to you. YouTube is all I do now. Well, welcome back, He-Man. Welcome back. But again, that's all I really had to say. I'm going to finish listening to Shiz. And I need to join her Discord too, because I want to see these autopsy photos. And then I need to get Simply Sophie, if you're still here, Shiz says that she has messages that Frauditor was talking to the deceased woman's son and the stuff that she was being said. I need to get her Discord link so I can oh, you were trying to help an abusive situation. I need to get her Discord link so I can go look at those messages, because I really want us to do that live on Frauditor. I don't give any shits. Oh, good, you're here. So she says in her Discord, she has the messages between Frauditor and the woman's son that her alleged husband, killed. So I got to get into her Discord, and I'm going to send her an email, because I saw her email is there. I think it's shizhappens@gmail. I'm going to send her an email and ask her if I can get her Discord link and let her know why I want her Discord link. So I was supposed to do that last week when I replayed that live she did with that guy and was showing those messages. And she was telling people if they wanted to see the messages that just go to her Discord, they're in there. It's about time you do that, Heidi. Oh, I'm doing it. I am doing it. Sophie and I, we really need to talk and get together and see when, because we're going to do it together. I am doing it because she's a fraud. She's a liar. Lying about having inflammatory breast cancer and cured in 2 fucking months. I will. I'm going to send Shiz that message. So anyway, and all the lies about how her husband was, he was her donor because she needed a kidney. Get the fuck out of here. They don't do that in Texas prisons. Let you don't, unless they're dead. And then you're an organ donor. Get the fuck out of here with your lies. Oh my goddamn selfie queen, Cynthia. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday, my friend. I don't have time for it. So again, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Don't be karma communion, because here's the thing. I want to hear your members only live, because my understanding is you were crying like the bitch you are on that members only live, ho. I want to hear it. So if anybody knows who's going to play it or who's going to have it, I want to hear that members only. I want to hear it. Okay? I want to hear it. So I'm letting you know I'm going to be there to hear that members only. I'm not going to pay for it. I'm not even going to pay 99 cents Like I told you before, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I wouldn't pay money to hear you talk, but I want to hear this crying that you were doing. I want to hear the crying because you know why? You put out that man's information. You spread that man's information. You bragged about the obituary. You did all of that shit. And the bad thing is, it was all on a live. And George has it all. It doesn't matter who dug it up, who sent it to you. You put it out. That's what happens. Okay? So, Kendra said, hi, Pain. Kendra says she has it. Okay, so is Kendra going to play it? Because I want to know who has it. And if anybody has it, and if they know someone is going to play it, please let me know. Start a new Med Friday when it gets delivered at Selfie Queen Cindy. Hi, Pain. Okay, so yes, that's it. I'm going to Savage. I'm praying for your mama. I'm praying for you, mama. I'm like, what's wrong with Savage's mama? Oh my God. So Texas girl, are you and Amber going live today? Oh, one more thing. I'm gonna say this while I'm here. Jenny Jen. I understand that you, which I kind of knew about the spreadsheet because people were making fun of it when I was a mod for Bomb and how you guys were adding everybody's name to a spreadsheet. Girl. So you added my name to a spreadsheet, but I remember saying, okay, so I sent a super chat. I said, don't forget to add that down there too. Do you think I give a fuck about you? Because undoubtedly you're not going to roll up on me, are you? Are you going to roll up? But you've got the nerve to somebody's going to tag me and talk about I'm making fun of Jenny Jen because her disability. I don't give a fuck about her disability. I can care less. When you sit your ass on a panel and dog talk and shit talk everybody, why the fuck should somebody give a fuck about your disability? Your disability, your mental health does not excuse your bad fucking behavior. Not at all. You're sucking on oxygen, talking about shit on people. What the fuck's wrong with you? Thank you, Sarah motherfucking Z. Send me that link as soon as you get it or when she plays it. What the fuck's wrong with you? So if I say that I wish your hoes get tangled up, I don't give a fuck. I can care less. What the fuck's wrong with you people? Going real life, doxing people, sending CPS, APS. What the fuck is wrong with you people? And you sit there and you support that shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? No morals, no nothing. Get the fuck out of here. Adding people's name. You got all fucking day to do a spreadsheet and add people's name. Bitch, get a job. Do a spreadsheet for work. Do Excel. You know, y'all got time to dig. Why don't y'all help find these fucking missing kids? Okay? Why don't you find, since you got all this time to dig and dig and dig in people's real lives, why don't you help find some of these missing children, these missing adults? Why don't you take your time? Why don't you do that? That's what you need to do. Since you got all this time on your hand to dig, help find these missing kids. Do that. Wait a minute, Heidi, you're using words daddy used. Oh, our daddy? Or daddy's disappointment? I'm just saying, you got all this time. Find these missing kids. Looking up, trying to find people's family. Girls, ladies, men. Do some good. Start finding missing people. That's what you do. Look at what Shiz did. She helped put a murderer in jail, but he didn't go to jail for murder. He went to jail for something else. But she helped do that. You got all the time in the world. Sit there, click, 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 click. Dig it on people. Oh, yes, our Father. Okay. All right. So I love you guys. I'm gonna go. I need my coffee. Definitely some way too much time. Too much. I'm gonna get my. Well, I did have my coffee right here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lay back down for a while. I had my car done yesterday, and I was gonna go up to the park, but I said no because then the dust and stuff is gonna get all on my car again. Because I can't be riding dirty, but I don't have a black car. But I don't like riding dirty. We had rain, you go through the dust, you got specks of, you see the raindrops with the dust and the dirt, and your windshields don't look good. PMR, let me know when it's done. I'll be there. Vote. I think we're going at the same time. Hi, sweet potato. Everybody take care. Check out Amber and Texas Girl Live. They're going to go live sometime today. Vote again. I'm so sorry that you went through this and you had to make all of this shit public. I really, really am. All of you guys. But I know from talking to Vote what it did to her, what it did to her son. Okay? So, love you guys very much. You guys have a great day. And I'll be live. I think I'll come live tomorrow because I do have some stories. Some crime stuff that I want to talk about. Chantel, you doing wait a minute. So is Chantel going live today, but Lori? Because I don't get Chantel's notice. I mean, I really don't. The only way I know really, if I have unsubscribed from people like Angela, the co-defendant. Okay. I don't know when Angela's going live. I just happen to be scrolling sometimes and I'll see she have a live set. So I'll set a reminder. Yeah, it was really messed up. PMR, it was bad. It was bad what they did. Okay, Chantel says she might go live. Okay, guys. So again, I'll talk at you later. Have a great, what's today? Wednesday? It's hump day. Have a great, great day, guys. I will talk at you guys later. Promise I'll talk to you guys. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching.